Hello and welcome to another episode of Current Affairs MCQ. Let's begin with previous day question. Consider the following statements regarding the non-aligned movement. NAM was founded during the Bandung Conference in 1955, primarily aimed at promoting peace and cooperation among newly independent countries. The movement's primary focus was on achieving economic independence through non-alignment in the Cold War context, avoiding military alliances with both the United States and the Soviet Union. NAM has played a significant role in shaping the agenda for international peace and security through its advocacy for disarmament and the promotion of collective security measures. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 1 and 2 only, 2 and 3 only, 1, 2 and 3. The correct answer is option D. The non-aligned movement indeed emerged from the Bandung Conference in 1955, where leaders from 29 countries, many newly independent, gathered to promote solidarity and cooperation among nations that did not want to align with either of the two major blocs during the Cold War. Hence, statement 1 is correct. One of NAM's core principles is the pursuit of economic independence and the refusal to form military alliances with superpowers, particularly during the Cold War era. This strategy aimed to protect the sovereignty of member nations and promote their development without external domination. Hence, statement 2 is correct. NAM has significantly influenced international relations by advocating for disarmament and collective security. The movement's members have pushed for global disarmament initiatives and have often acted as a unified voice for peace and justice on international platforms, including the United Nations. Hence, statement 3 is correct. Hence, option D is the correct answer. Now, let's begin with today's session. Regarding the Colombo Security Conclave, consider the following statements. It was originally known as the NSA Trilateral on Maritime Security and was established in 2011. It was an initiative of Sri Lanka to enhance maritime security in the Indian Ocean region. India, Sri Lanka and the Maldives are its founding members. How many of the statements given above is or are correct? Only 1, only 2, all 3, none. The correct answer is option C. Colombo Security Conclave. It was originally known as the NSA Trilateral on Maritime Security and was established in 2011. Hence, statement 1 is correct. It was an initiative of Sri Lanka to enhance maritime security in the Indian Ocean region. Hence, statement 2 is correct. India, Sri Lanka and the Maldives are its founding members. Hence, statement 3 is correct. Hence, option C is the correct answer. Next question. International Religious Freedom Report is released by which of the following? US Commission on International Religious Freedom, World Bank, International Monetary Fund, or none of the above? The correct answer is option A. Recently, India rejected the International Religious Freedom Report of the US Commission on International Religious Freedom, labeling it a biased organization with a political agenda. Hence, option A is the correct answer. Next, regarding Lothal, consider the following statements. It is one of the westernmost sites of the Harappa civilization located in Rajasthan. Lothal had the world's earliest known dock connecting the city to an ancient course of the Sabarmati River. Lothal was nominated in April 2014 as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. How many of the statements given above is or are correct? Only 1, only 2, all 3, none. The correct answer is option B. Lothal is one of the southernmost sites of the Harappan civilization located in the Bhal region of Gujarat. Hence, statement 1 is not correct. Lothal had the world's earliest known dock connecting the city to an ancient course of the Sabarmati River. Hence, statement 2 is correct. Lothal was nominated in April 2014 as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Hence, statement 3 is correct. Hence, option B is the correct answer. Next, lamb's quarters, quack grass and dandelions, sometimes seen in the news, are related to which of the following? Ornamental garden plants, medicinal herbs, common agricultural weeds, or edible wild plants? The correct answer is option C. Lamb's quarters, quack grass and dandelions are classified as common agricultural weeds due to their aggressive growth and competitive nature. Weeds are typically unwanted plants that thrive in ecosystems where they disrupt agricultural or ecological balance. They are characterized by their ability to aggressively compete with cultivated crops and other vegetation for essential resources. Weeds exhibit significant resilience and adaptability to diverse environmental conditions, allowing them to colonize various habitats rapidly. Hence, option C is the correct answer. Next, consider the following events: establishment of India's first post office in Bombay, issuance of Sindhe Doc, India's first postage stamp, India joined Universal Postal Union. Arrange the events in order of their occurrence: 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 3, 1, 3, 2 or 2, 3, 1. The correct answer is option B. India's postal service milestones include the issuance of Sindhe Dak, the first postage stamp in 1852, followed by the establishment of the first post office in Bombay in 1854. India joined the Universal Postal Union in 1876, 2 years after its establishment in Bern, Switzerland in 1874. The UPU has been instrumental in standardizing international postal regulations, ensuring smooth and efficient mail exchanges across borders. Therefore, the correct order is 2, 1, 3. Hence, option B is the correct answer. Next question. AlphaFold 2, recently in the news, is associated with which of the following? Climate change prediction, protein structure prediction, quantum computing or space exploration. The correct answer is option B. The Royal Swedish Academy of Sciences awarded the Nobel Prize in Chemistry 2024. One half of the prize was given to David Baker for computational protein design, while the other half was jointly given to Demis Hassabis and John M. Jumper for protein structure prediction. In 2020, Hassabis and Jumper introduced AlphaFold 2, an AI-driven system that revolutionized protein structure prediction. The model was able to predict the structure of nearly every known protein, approximately 200 million. Hence, option B is the correct answer. Next, consider the following statements regarding Dharti, Aaba, Janjatiya, Gram, Utkarsh, Abhiyan. It is an umbrella scheme to implement existing schemes across scheduled caste majority villages. Dharti Aaba refers to Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. The initiative aims to address critical gaps in social infrastructure, health and education. How many of the above statements are correct? Only one, only two, all three, none. The correct answer is option A. Dharti Aaba Janjatiya Gram Utkarsh Abhiyan is an umbrella scheme to implement existing schemes across 63,000 scheduled tribe majority villages. Hence, statement 1 is not correct. Dharti Aaba refers to Birsa Munda, a 19th century tribal leader and anti-colonial icon from Jharkhand. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. The initiative aims to address critical gaps in social infrastructure, health, education and livelihood through 25 interventions implemented by various 17 ministries and departments of the Government of India. Hence, statement 3 is correct. Hence, option A is the correct answer. Next, regarding the Assam Accords, consider the following statements. It is a tripartite agreement between the central government, the Assam state government and leaders of the Assam movement. The P.K. Mohanty Committee suggests measures for implementing Clause 6 of the accord. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option A. The Assam state government and leaders of the Assam movement aimed at stopping the influx of illegal migrants from Bangladesh. It led to the introduction of Section 6A into the Citizenship Act of 1955 exclusively for Assam. Hence, statement 1 is correct. Clause 6 of the accord promises constitutional, legislative and administrative safeguards to preserve and promote the cultural, social, linguistic identity and heritage of the Assamese people. In July 2019, the Union Home Ministry constituted a 14-member committee to suggest ways to implement Clause 6 of the accord. The committee was chaired by retired Assam High Court Justice Biplab Kumar Sharma and included judges, retired bureaucrats, writers, AASU leaders and journalists. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. Hence, option A is the correct answer. Next, with reference to denotified, nomadic and semi-nomadic tribes in India, consider the following statements. Denotified tribes were once labelled as born criminals during British rule under the Criminal Tribes Act of 1871. All denotified tribes are listed under the scheduled caste categories. Nomadic tribes and semi-nomadic tribes generally do not have access to private land or home ownership. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? 1 and 2 only, 1 and 3 only, 2 and 3 only, 1, 2 and 3. The correct answer is option B. Denotified tribes were labelled as born criminals under the Criminal Tribes Act of 1871 during British rule. This label was officially removed when the tribes were denotified by the Government of India in 1952, hence statement 1 is correct. While many DNTs are spread across the scheduled castes, scheduled tribes and other backward classes categories, some DNTs do not fall under any of these categories, hence statement 2 is not correct. Historically, nomadic and semi-nomadic tribes, including some denotified tribes, did not have access to private land or home ownership as they moved frequently from place to place, hence statement 3 is correct, hence option B is the correct answer. Next question. Consider the following statements about PM Internship Scheme. The scheme provides insurance coverage under PM Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana and PM Suraksha Bima Yojana upon enrollment. Graduates from premier institutes like IITs and IIMs are eligible for this internship. The scheme is available only to candidates whose family income does not exceed rupees 8 lakh annually. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? 1 and 3 only, 2 only, 1 only, 1, 2 and 3. The correct answer is option A. The scheme provides insurance coverage under the PM Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana and PM Suraksha Bima Yojana for enrolled candidates, hence statement 1 is correct. Graduates from premier institutions like IITs, IIMs and those with professional qualifications such as chartered accountants are excluded from the scheme, hence statement 2 is not correct. The scheme is only available to candidates whose family income does not exceed rupees 8 lakh annually and families with government employees are ineligible, hence statement 3 is correct, hence option A is the correct answer. Now it's time for the practice question. Consider the following statements regarding clinical research organizations. A CRO can only be a commercial entity or an academic institution with legal status. The transfer of responsibilities from the sponsor to a CRO must be documented in writing. Which of the above statements is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, neither 1 nor 2. Send us the answer in the comment section. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.